Well, here we are again. I never normally start up this way of the garden, but let's welcome to the April garden tour. A new pergola. You can see, very kitsch. Got a few kitschy things, making it a bit Greek, a little bit Moroccan, a little bit Japanesey. It's got a bit of an identity crisis, but you know, that's how we roll. Fish tank, please. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, see, look at fish. My favourite as well. So this is my lasagna planter. I'll put up the link to my original plans. This is how it looked during the spring, early spring. Really quite nice. But, yeah, now it's gone a bit flat. And I also think it needs slug protection. I've had better bulbs I bought from Wilko's or whatever. Just really cheap shops. I've just got these colour changing tulips that will change from yellow to orange, and they've been lovely. Look, absolutely lovely. Giant Viper's bugloss here, absolutely coming up massive, really beautiful. Some lovely flowering this year. Purus. Okay, I'm saying the odd plant name, but I'm not going to stop and think about it because you really do not want to have me bumbling around the garden. This cordyline is trunking. Look at that. For a brightly coloured, such a lovely, this is Charlie Boy, for that to be trunking is quite unusual. Look at that cat chasing butterflies. It's not even our cat. I hope I didn't catch anything. Hold on a minute. What have you got? What have you got? Oh, it is a butterfly. Oh no! Don't do that. My hostas, I've done my trick, which is to put the, it's not really a trick, you just cut the bottom off a pot and just put some tape around it. It does seem to help. They still do get the odd nibble, they don't get completely devoured. These are weeds, but to be honest with you, it does actually look quite tropical from the end of the garden with these big leaves. So I just tend to leave them. My tree fern here, I might pull them up because they do get a bit ugly, but my tree fern here is starting to get its fronds, but I'm leaving that in just in case. We have had a couple of sporadic frosts, so you never do know. Canary Palm here. This is Toad Lily, which is coming back, really good to see. This is my pampas grass, which you remember me talking about last year, which has, yeah, it's got a really nice bit of growth on it. I'm pleased with that. This is my dump plant. Those of you savvy amongst us will remember that. It's Ganesha. I'm going to put some lovely flowers around Ganesha. Stop getting butterflies, you. Look at me. Look at me. Stop it. This is a real pride and joy. This is Tetrapanax, which I'm so excited that I have one. It's getting a bit swamped by this. I'm going to have to chop this euphorbia back to give it some proper airing. The Eucalyptus Gunai is really getting big. Black bamboo, no shoots on it yet. Bamboos this time of year will be looking a bit ropey. Do not worry about it. It's not a great time for bamboo. It'll come back, don't worry. Some Photina marble and Nandina that I got for my birthday, which I absolutely love. Heavenly bamboo, this is. It's technically not a bamboo, but what's in a name? I ask you. This is New Zealand flax, looking pretty hot, just like its owner. Canary grass, looking beautiful. Is it canary grass? It's been so long, guys, it's been so long, I just can't remember the names of anything. Himalayan honeysuckle, yep. Stop it, Lisa. Another plant I got for my birthday. I know it's looking a bit odd that I've sort of caned it up, but I planted it in winter, which of course you shouldn't do, and it was starting to struggle a bit, so I decided that I would stake it up until it got a bit stronger, and it's definitely looking a bit stronger. Give it a little bit more time and it'll get some good roots in. These were dirt cheap. These were like £1 a bag or something, and they've turned out to be so much nicer than all the expensive bulbs I bought. It's crazy. Let's have a look at Chilean lanterns. Ooh, aren't they lovely? I planted some Spanish Levata, Spanish flag, which isn't much yet, but eventually it should trail all up through here, and it's only for one season, but it's gonna be fantastic. I've given some of these away. So if any of you are watching, I only give these away to my favourite people. And if you're watching and you didn't get one, it's a shame. Maybe next year. Honestly, this, I can't even remember what it's called, clicky clacky thing. What a waste of money that was. What a terrible bit of kit. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can fix I'm going to see if I can fix it up and change it. This is Fatsia japonica Spiderweb, and these are coming out. I was quite worried that this had reverted back to green, down to the leaves it put out last year, but I actually think we could be onto a winner. I just bought this Pulmonary, I think it is, shrimps on the Barbie. How much do I love that? How much do I absolutely love that? How tropical does that look? So gorgeous. This is, excuse all the grass around it, this is a sarincenium, and I've just bought 2 more of these. You can find them in garden centres by sort of cactus and stuff like that. They are carnivorous plants and they'll grow really well. I've just put mine in a bucket in the ground. You can't really see the bucket, but they grow well in boggy conditions. They grow well in ericaceous compost. Asos absolutely come out in full swing now. Beautiful purple red. Love this for the Zen garden. See if there's any more shoots on this. Are there any? Oh, they're ready. They're ready, but nothing coming up yet. Again, it probably won't be any frost, but banana's coming back. Cloud tree, looking a bit dry around the edges, but coming back. Now, I don't know if any of you have had a problem with this. See the banana? One of the shoots is doing really well. One of them is sort of dead. Why is this? Why is this happening? It happened to me last year as well. It stopped growing and then started throwing out bits towards the bottom. Really weird. And this is me coming up from the other angle towards the Zen garden, which you wouldn't have seen before. This is the rock garden that we are, the arid area that we are developing. So we've got different sort of hardy cactuses, Hawthornia, sempervariums, another birthday plant there, an opportunia cactus, some small opportunia cactus, all kinds of arid plants to get a sort of dry deserty area. This is my new greenhouse. You're going to have to wait to have a proper tour of that. That's going to have to be a video all of its own. I'll give you a little sneak preview of some of the things that have been overwintering and also ready to plant up in the garden. And I'll tell you all about those at a later stage. A little sneak preview there of what's going on in this part of the garden. And as you can see, it'll lead on through to the Zen jungle from that side of the house. I really would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and for you to stay in touch and remain part of our lovely community. See you next time.